Okay, if you're easily offended, you shouldn't watch this video. Okay, it's Miami Beach on Spring Break 2021.
Haha, what is up, everybody?
Podcast, spin it around, talking about bullshit and other things.
And from every clip I just seen, I'm like, I've not seen this many people out where I live. I live in the biggest city in Florida, which is Jacksonville, Florida. And it's bigger than Miami, Orlando. It's the most populated city, and I don't even see that many people here. I went to the beach the other day, not even half as many people. These videos must have hundreds of thousands of people. This is crazy to me, and I guarantee you most of these people are not Floridians, so they're giving Floridians a bad name. Like, oh, look at those Floridians wilding out again, they're acting crazy. Look at people in Old Town, Middleburg, Florida, Gainesville, Tallahassee, Lakeland, Lake City, Tampa. You look at people in Cocoa Beach, they're not wilding out like this. They're not. They're wearing their masks. They still go to the shopping malls. They still do what they need to do, but they're not acting crazy. Miami is like a hotbed for nuts. It's crazy. Like, seeing all these many people out. I don't think, as me right now, I don't think I would want to be in that big of a crowd. I don't like being in a big crowd, period, if there's coronavirus or not coronavirus, or even if it was like 2010. I just don't like to be in that much crowded area besides a concert. But when you have to navigate through all those people, it's crazy. This is crazy how open Florida is. Like when I watched a video about a month ago about how open Florida is compared to the rest of the country, I'm like, wait a minute. It's like, no, Miami's the most open place in the country, but like Jacksonville and Orlando and like Clearwater, we're not as busy. We don't get the most tourism. We don't get the people traveling here. It's Miami, because Miami is the hotbed. It has all the nice clubs, of the restaurants, and so forth. But the footage that you're about to see just blows my mind how open and how crazy Spring Break got. And my buddy Nick was talking about it, like 1 million people, thousands of people out. And I was like, what are you talking about? Now that I see this footage, I'm glad I'm not in Miami. So you're going to sit here and tell me that's the normal Floridian lifestyle? Yeah, right. Even though I like to go out and do things, I'm not going to a place like that with hundreds of thousands of people acting like a crazy. I'm not a party person per se anyway. I don't really go out and party and drink anyway. I might go out to dinner with a friend or dinner with my family every now and then, but I'm not going out where there's like 100,000 people there. All those people look crazy. I don't even remember before the pandemic started there being this many people in Florida at the beaches, especially where I live. Never seen hundreds of thousands of people at the Jacksonville beach or Daytona beach area. But it's not surprising because, like I said, so many people are sick and tired of fed up to being locked up and cooped up, and they're saying, "Hey, we're Florida's the most open places, and it's probably cheap as fuck to get a plane ticket and fly from one place to another." So they got on a plane, flew to Miami, and then when you drink little cocktails, you get a little wild. You start going out and doing crazy things, and a lot of times these people wouldn't be doing things like this if it wasn't for the fact that they weren't with their buddies. So because they're with their buddies and they're in college, and these might not even be college kids, it might just be kids out here just partying, wilding it up. It makes the state of Florida look at those dummies. They're wilding it out over there on the South. And it's like, no, dummy, those are probably not even Floridians. Most of the people that are probably out there partying and stuff, because I know a lot of people that live in Florida, they don't go out and party like that. They go maybe to a restaurant or to the liquor store and get their stuff and go home. Or if they do go out, it's just out to eat like some tacos or something. They're not out at the beach twerking or going crazy or doing anything like that. So seeing this is just fucking mind-blowing. This is very fucking mind-blowing, because I was like, damn, when I heard about the partying, and my dad was like, yeah, there's a lot of people in Miami, and especially down in South Texas, partying in the beaches. I was like, yeah, there's probably a lot of people out there, but I didn't know it got to this extent where they had to put a curfew on people, say, yo, you need to stay your ass home because you're acting crazy. I understand people want to get out and do things, but there's a right way to do it and a wrong way to do it. But I guess when you have hundreds of thousands of people, or whatever it is, maybe 10,000 people that showed up, you're going to get a lot of people that end up doing crazy stuff, getting drunk and acting wild, because like I said, because coronavirus being locked up for a whole year, and probably if they're in like Wisconsin or they're in California, they can't go out and do nothing. This is their way to just say, the hell with it, we're going to wild out, we're going to go crazy, we're going to do the things that we want to do because we've been locked up. And this is basically their way of looking at the government, telling you to go F it because we're sick of it. And I'm not surprised, and I'm not going to be surprised if they say, look at the COVID-19 numbers spiking in Florida. No, it's because all these dummies come here from around the country. Because I remember, what was it? It was either New Year's or I think it was New Year's of 2021, and a lot of people were here in Jacksonville Beach going to the old Freebirds, which is now I think called Surf Shop or something. And the news was interviewing all these people, and they said 99% of the people that were there at that surf shop, which used to be the Freebirds concert hall where bands like Trivium and We the Kings and Yellow Wolf had performed, it actually had 99% of the people were from out of state, and they were only here because they said Florida's open, and they go, well, if we don't want to make our state look like crazy, so we're going to come here and act crazy, so when people see you on the news, they're going to be like, yeah, Floridians are wilding out. And half the people that were at the bars and the clubs that were around the Jacksonville Beach area weren't even from this place. So at least I'm glad where I live, I haven't seen no wilding out like this. And I know where my buddy Nick lives and where my other couple friends live. They don't tell me there's wilding out. They're like, no, it's just a typical regular Florida day. You go to the beach, you with maybe a few people there, and that's it. Like I went to the beach, less than a month ago, and I made a vlog about it, and there was probably maybe 100 people there, but we were so separated. We weren't wilding out, no drinking, no nothing. We were just chilling, having a good time. But these things in Miami that we just watched look like people were just going crazy, and they were acting like a savage. I don't know why they're acting this way, but that just looks like some ravage, crazy people that were drunk, or they're just fed up with the system and they're trying to get out and do things, but they're doing it in a hostile manner. But let me know what you guys think. This is fucking nuts.